Do you ever find yourself frustrated when waxing full legs, or do you wish you could wax larger body areas with just a little more ease and efficiency? I am Kelly Swallow, WAXBARE's Director of Education, and I'm here to tell you how. This video is all about how to wax legs with ease and efficiency. The techniques described in this video can also be applied when waxing any large body areas. So when it comes to full leg waxing, here are some of the common challenges and complaints that we hear. From professionals or students, we often hear that it must not be profitable to use hard wax for larger areas, that there are awkward angles and hard to reach areas, the hair has a hard time coming out on the feet and toes, that there can be difficulties with looser skin on the upper legs, and in general, it can be time consuming, overwhelming, and sometimes messy. From clients, the most common complaints we hear are that the hair gets left behind and that they experience painful bumps and irritation. So, how can we minimize these challenges and wax legs with ease? Well, we can start by ensuring that we are using the right product choice with an effective application technique. And we can also make sure that we are utilizing mapping patterns that helps to make sure that we get all the hair in the least amount of time. The less application strips that we have to apply will reduce the service time while increasing product efficiency. And minimal application strips means minimal skin irritation for our clients. Let's discuss product choice. We want to use a wax designed for full body waxing. We understand that many wax professionals are still using soft wax for larger areas due to training, preference, and its reputation for cost efficiency. But if you are a waxer who loves to work with hard wax and would like to use hard wax for everything and still be profitable, we are here to share with you and are happy to share with you that you can utilize our hybrid waxes. There are hard waxes that are designed for efficient full body waxing. Our hybrid waxes contain both natural and synthetic resin, which allows the wax to perform very similar to a soft wax while being ultra gentle on the skin. The unique composition of our hybrid waxes, coral and Swiss gold, provides maximum flexibility. These waxes can lay multiple strips simultaneously without the worry of breakage upon removal. They have the ability to lay very, very thin and long application strips compared to other types of hard wax, and they have highly effective hair grasping capabilities that works for all hair types. Due to the low temperature melting point of these waxes, they also cause very minimal pain and skin irritation when the strip is removed from the skin. So next, we're going to discuss application technique. Utilizing a precise and accurate application technique will allow you to remove all the client's hair without wasting product or time. Here are some things to consider. So first, we'll talk about pre- and post-care products. Before waxing, we want to cleanse the skin and assess hair growth direction. We want to use a cleanser that does not strip the skin. We can use up and down motions when applying our prep products to gently exfoliate and to also free up any hairs that might be subtly ingrown. If legs are dry, we can apply a few drops of oil to create a supportive barrier and make sure that all the product is absorbed before applying the wax. Legs are a very common area to display dryness or flakiness, and by using a good prep routine such as a non-stripping cleanser and a small amount of oil, it really helps to bring the skin to balance and ease hair from the follicle upon removal. If you are a waxer who is trained to prep with powder, just be mindful about using too much powder with hard waxes in general. Powder can absorb some of the moisture in the wax that is designed to create that protective skin barrier and can cause the wax to get brittle and break if too much of that moisture is absorbed. After waxing is complete, we want to apply a toner and serum. These can be layered or combined together when applied to the legs. The toner instantly reduces redness and inflammation, while the serum cools, soothes, and hydrates to reduce further irritation. For an extra soothing experience and to lock in hydration, oil can also be massaged into the skin before or after applying the toner and serum. When applying your post-wax routine, it is also a great time to educate the client about the importance of exfoliation between services to help reduce ingrown hairs and to prepare for optimal hair removal results at their next appointment. Let's discuss obtaining the wax and wax control. We want to obtain the correct amount of wax on the stick for the desired area. For example, small strips with smaller sticks like these, we want to keep the wax confined to the top fourth edge of the stick and keep wax on one side. Having it on one side allows for much more precision and pressure when you're trying to do things like remove hair from the lip or get a nice clean line on the eyebrow strip. And for a medium bulb, such as like the arm or bikini, we want to keep it at the top 1/6 of the stick. For large bulbs, it's just a little bit more at the top fourth because we need that a little bit extra for those longer strips. So, controlling the wax is key to smooth and precise application strips. Wax control starts at the pot. So, after you obtain the wax, you want to make sure that we're keeping the wax horizontal while spinning the stick. This is going to prevent dripping. We don't want to tilt it at all, and we don't want the wax to go either further down than we need it to go. So, having that wax control here will give you all the time you need to dispense the wax where you want it and then tactfully do your spreading motions and have the correct angle and placement of the stick. When waxing legs, it's really important for time efficiency to apply those larger strips, and they need to have defined edges and a very prominent pull tab. To do this, we drag the wax using the long edge of the stick and we keep it at 90 degrees to the skin. We're not going to tilt it forward because this will lay the wax thicker than necessary and it can reduce the ability of the wax to connect all the way around the hair. So it's more of like a scraping motion than a spreading across motion. So when spreading, make sure you use adequate pressure. We like to say more is better, and the stick will break before the pressure will hurt your client. In addition to holding the bottom edge of the stick at 90 degrees to the skin, you also want to slightly tilt the stick where the tip points down. This helps the wax flow with gravity and create even edges on both sides. If you forget to give the wax that slight tilt, you may lose control of the wax on one side of the application strip, which can get messy and make the strip uneven. When trying to decide if you should spread the wax from right to left or left to right, it is most effective to follow that direction where the tip is pointing. Here is a small clip of the application technique in action. Watch and you can see the effortless and even spreading of the wax, and also notice that enough wax was reserved while spreading to create that well-defined pull tab there at the end. So the last technique that we want to mention is segmented removal of the strip. When using flexible hard waxes, segmented removal allows us to remove the strip in smaller sections, regripping the strip and tightening the skin with the hand for better grasp of the hair and a less painful removal. Last, we will discuss using leg waxing patterns. This ensures time efficiency. It reduces the supplies that you use, which also increases your profit margin, and it ensures that all areas are covered so no hair is left behind. I like to say using mapping patterns helps to take all the thinking out of it so that you can focus on the accuracy of your technique. And you will notice that the strips are numbered and then they will show up lighter in the next box to demonstrate that the strips have been removed as the new sequence of strips are applied. So we hope you enjoyed this video and we hope you find it useful.